There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So you guys know I'm back with another guns blazing music video. I said music video. So today I wanted to talk about Natalie Nunn reacting to basically BGC potentially coming back and Bunim Mary's treatment of the BGC girls. So first thing I wanted to address too, a lot of people think that I'm like 100% sure that they're coming back. This isn't the first time BGC has done this. They've kind of teased this before, and BGC still hasn't came back after they teased us. So I'm not like 100% sure said they're gonna do it. I'm like 70%, and the reason why is because it all depends on what the network wants to do. If they're even gonna put it on a streaming platform, if they're even gonna put it back on television, and not even that. Like I said before, they've done it before, so it's not like I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna do it. Like, no, it's a huge maybe. But the fact that some of these girls are even up to doing it is a good sign, because if they weren't up to doing it, then it would be kind of like, oh shoot, we're in trouble. We might not be able to get like a homecoming season and then start regular seasons again. But the fact that some of these girls are really up to it, it shows that, hey, we might have a chance for it to be potentially happening or whatever. So of course, Ms. Nat Nat saw this happening, and she had some things to say about Bunin Murray. And as you guys know, if you guys don't know, Bunin Murray has produced like a lot of television shows, such as The Real World, such as The Kardashians, and a whole list go on and on. The Challenge, which is on right now, Challenge CBS. If y'all haven't checked it out, y'all need to check The Challenge out, CBS. I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all that show gives, think about Big Brother. If you like Big Brother, you're gonna like The Challenge. Like, it's really like that, but 10 times better. So she wrote on Instagram and said this, replying back to a fan. So she said, I would never work for free. No, I got to read it in my Natalie voice. So she said, nobody said Natalie, right? The fan said it. So she said, I would never work for free ever again in my life. And I have big girl bills. And Bunim Murray owes us all baddies, aka BGC girls, millions of dollars from the licensing deals they sold to Hulu, Tubi. Recently, when Tubi just reached out to me when I got off the phone with Lemmy, BGC on Tubi, Amazon, etc. They sold for every season for 20s of millions of dollars. Okay? Never any of us BGC girls got one dime. Absolutely not. I will never work with them, period. And any of these girls would be a fool to either but carry on. A birdie at BMP told me this is just hype anyways, and they just want traffic to their page. BMP do better, because I've always been the one to bring the business to y'all. Y'all was smart for not tagging me, period. So what do you guys think of that? I do agree with her. The BGC girls, I feel like, didn't get their justice at all. I don't think that the amount that they were paid being there should have been a lot more. Plus, not even that, it's the whole licensing issue. The fact that they're able to basically sell the show to all these other streaming platforms and the BGC girls not get their residuals for it, it does kind of suck. But that's how reality television works, because what they use it as, and if you guys watch Dance Moms, Abby Lee explains it like in depth. She says, and quote me if I'm wrong, because sometimes y'all know I'll be wrong, but she was basically saying the reason why a lot of reality shows do not get any residuals is because they list it as a docu-series. So if they list it as like a docu-series or something to that sort, like a documentary, you basically do not get any residuals because of the fact that it was listed like that, or something to that effect. I remember her saying. So they probably did, of course, the same thing to BGC. So that's why the girls ain't never gonna see a dime out of their lives. Because Abby Lee, she don't get a dime from Lifetime due to Dance Moms. And y'all know how big Dance Moms was. It was 8 seasons, all that. Like, they got a lot of promotion, spinoffs, all that type stuff. So she explains it in depth. If you guys want to check out that video, I'm gonna leave it down in the bio as well. So she slammed them basically and was like, hey, like, if any of these girls do it, they'll be fools. But I'm just saying, if they do end up doing it, what's the difference of them going to Bunim Murray or going to Zeus? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's not much of a huge difference. One's a bigger platform, of course, than the other. But it's like if they do end up going back and doing the reunion, it's not like they're gonna end up looking stupid. They're just gonna end up looking like, hey, I'm gonna go to a bigger platform that might not potentially f me over. Shout out to Natalie though, because if it wasn't for her, she wouldn't have kept the BGC name and the hype going on of her creating baddies. So we do have to give her the credit for that, and I think a lot of people kind of skip giving her credit for that. So I'm giving you your flowers, in the words of Jocelyn, Natalie. I'm giving you your flowers. So she does need her flowers for that, because if it wasn't for her, none of us would be really even talking about BGC as well. That's why if you guys, I didn't even recap Christina's interview, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that she said in the interview were lies. Some of it I believe, but some of it I'm kind of like, no. Like the whole producer thing, like it doesn't make sense. In my opinion, it doesn't. That's why I didn't even recap the interview, because it kind of irritated me watching it, because I feel like she left a lot out and didn't really describe things in great detail. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about Natalie's basically clap back to Bunim Mary. And some of the girls I wanted to update you guys actually do want to be on the show, so, more so than what I talked about on the after show yesterday. So one person who had something to say was Danny. Y'all know Danny, the Victor twins, right? So basically Danny, right, was saying, hey, you're not going to be picked, because Sarah posted like, hey, she's been DMing Bunim Mary Productions or whatever. So Danny let it be know like, hey girl, you're not going to get chosen from Bunim Mary because you did the bootleg show with basically Zeus. So she said, sis, you just did Natalie's bootleg version twice. They ain't casting you. And then because Sarah said, hey, put me on because I'm the only one queen of receipts. I don't think they would care. I really don't think they would care at all, because but it would all depend though on what contract Sarah signed for season 2 of Baddiessouth. Hopefully she didn't sign nothing crazy to the point where she can't film anything. But we're all talking about semantics here. This might not even happen, y'all. BGC might not even come back. But if it were to come back and a miracle happened, she might not be able to do it due to the contract that she signed. But I feel like, Danny, sister girl, aren't you running away from the government? You feel me? Or is it the LA County after you, like you claimed? I remember when she made that video. I'm like, yeah, you're tripping, because the world got bigger problems than being after a BGC girl. Like, you sound kind of, it doesn't make any sense, girl. Okay. And do you guys want to see Sydney Star on there? She said, give me my chance I missed out on. Do you guys want to see Sydney Star back on your television or streaming platforms, phone screens? Because I don't. Okay. I feel like she missed out on the opportunity, to be honest, and kind of messed up by going on to Baddies. Hazel E even chimed in of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and she said her dream cast would be Dime, Dream Dog, Camila, Sarah, Rocky, and she spelled Rocky wrong. She spelled it with a QI. Claremont twins, Megan, Tanisha as the hosts. Dream Doll, of course, wouldn't do it. She's on College Hill, which is a positive show, which if you guys haven't checked out my recap, shameless plug, go to Pop Culture Pierre, my secondary channel, to check out my recaps on that. The third episode and the fourth episode recap should be up either tomorrow or tonight. So just a little FYI for y'all. And then Dime, I don't feel like should come back, to be honest. But everybody else I agree with. 100%. I would want to see on the cast. Drop you guys' comments, and of course you guys saw my community page that I said Miss Winter said she might do it. She doesn't know, and I called it on my after show yesterday. I called it. But drop who you guys want to see for this homecoming season, and your favorite cast members y'all want to see on this homecoming season, and entertainers. We are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.